Now we're gonna talk about pedophile. They see themselves usually as kids or dreaming about when they were kids in the head. As for instance, Michael Jackson when he built up his house with Never Never Land in Nevada desert. There are several groups with pedophile. I knew a man in Norway who did this. Those who starts with the kid when there are those who starts when the kid is born with playing with the genitals on both girls and boys. Watching kids online porn with kids and nude photos on the laptop. 1 to 8 years old. Next category is those between 9 and 12. 9 and 12 and their touching and raping abuse starts when their vagina opens so much they can get raped. Next category is 12 to 15, pretty much the same as 9 to 12. Last one 13 to 16 is old men wanting sex from them online, ask them on the street. I have been myself in that situation when I was 21. There came a guy and asked me in case he could buy sex from me. That was in England. In Norway, there were a man when I was 13 who wanted to pay me cash in case I was jerking off in front of him, if he gets to blow me or have the sexual intercourse with me. This is also I want to have bank ID online. So everyone searching for porn with kids, FaceTime, blocks with elders, and etc. Pedophiles 30 years between each other after 18 plus is maximum, even if you are 18 and adult. My opinion, it should be illegal. Illegal action with jail too. Punishment, jail, X years. So the last thing about pedophiles, but we don't have in this world, but we sure would have needed it. 30 years between each other after 18 plus. That's a big one. That's a big law that the world should have had. Pedophile that is handicapped means can't tell the difference between right and wrong and commit the crime. Where to put them? Mentally institution for life in case they do it more than 2 times. That's where they're going to belong, or they also get island. Pedophile who are aware of what they are doing. One-time leniency depending on an example age. Let's say she was 15 and he was 35, or the other way around, or above. But do it 2 times and you get the island. Every pedophile that has sex with a minor that is 12 years or younger is judged the hardest and get the island or lethal injection. About racism. Those who born to hate, and they never change. They hate since they start seeing. They hate since they start seeing it to death. About rapists is the one of the most. About rapists is the one out of 5 worst action you can do. Understandable action when they are drunk and they do it on the drugs, and do it on drugs, do it. Therefore, 1-time leniency and 2 times island or lethal injection. Whereas how to judge a rapist, same as pedophile in case you ask me. About incest or cousin to cousin, watch out, it can be your family tree. That's why never get together with your family relatives. It's called it's called freaks. In case you fuck your own family, you get freaks as a result as a kid. Shouldn't even been born in this world. About a story in Norway that I have been through. A friend of mine calling rape only to get cash. She who lied and got a woman convicted for rape. He was innocent. A family I knew when I was living in Norway, Oslo. It was the mother plus 4 children. They had a man came visit them, or if he was dating a mama. After some months together with one of the kids, claimed that he raped her. She was telling the truth after everything that had happened. She called the police and said he raped her. She was 13 or 14. After everything that they had happened, she called the police and said he raped. Couldn't prove it with sperms or something like that. But he got judged for rape. How many years I don't remember. When he got to the jail, he wasn't there longer than a month before he took his own life. She told me when he got to jail, he wasn't there. Sorry, my bad. She told me afterwards she only did it for the money, for him to pay compensation. How much I never found out. But he was innocent and took his life in jail. That people do this in this world is insane. What does it tell you? If there aren't 110% proofs of sperms, time, witness, etc., something like this, you cannot judge this person for a crime. But we're gonna come to microchip too as well, which I want to have for the location, and solves every criminal problem in this world. How to make this better in this world is to have lie detector tests global in this world, so hard evidence or else no guilty. He took his life because he was innocent. This should be an extreme punishment to do. With jail for X years. The victim should be paid out of a big compensation payable for what him and her has been through, in case you're innocent. Proof when judges from now on. DNA test, lie detector, plus my latest news, microchip to get it done. Thank you. I got the most of